That is good alertness. Zanetti. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's really well cleared. Schneider. And now a sudden chance to counter.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mateus. Zanetti. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nicely worked. Philo gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Batistuta. Malinovsky. Vestergaard. And it's Baldanzi. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Malinovsky. Baldanzi. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Very nicely done. Played in with purpose. Thuram gets it clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Baldanzi. He's gone for goal! Batistuta. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. And Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Malinovsky. Baldanzi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Malinovsky. Baldanzi. That's good play. And it's Baldanzi. Baldanzi tries a cross. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Østigard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baldanzi. Malinovsky. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Malinovsky. But he's forced to go back. And Østigard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. He's well positioned. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Assegnato al 55esimo minuto.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's very neat. Hoisted in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. More and more pressure on the ball here. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's a sharp little ball here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Knocks it into space. Hangs in across. Messi. And it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano in campo per il numero 9, il numero 4, il numero 10.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mateus.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Opts for safety. Played over towards the opposite flank. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Malinovsky. This looks promising. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played chance! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now here's the delivery, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that is and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Numero 20.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
In
minuti
towards
di
the back
recupero.
stick. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, and he's had a hit! Cannavaro. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Mateus taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and
And
hello
please
to
welcome
everyone.
our lads to the field.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And here's Højlund. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Elmas. Showing good feet. This looks promising. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Juan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Threads one in. Pullet. And they've been given a corner. And he's there to clear it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Nice looking ball. Mateus. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zanetti. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Chance! That should get the job done. And Hullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Hullet really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Lobotka. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Throw in. And it's Zanetti. He's been... Mateus! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. "15 minutes till half-time. Juan. Atsoki. Elmas. Played back. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Drives it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Zanetti. Schneider. And it goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's in space and looking for options. Shapes to shoot! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Hoyland. Shifted it to the flank. It's a goal kick. Matsoki. Lobotka. Now Almas. And it's Juan. And it's Hullet. This is Battis. He's gone for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Chelsea failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Batistuta. He's just misjudged that one. That's a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. Buongiorno. Juan. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Matsoki is onto this. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Zanetti is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Cannavaro. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet. Danger averted for now. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Buongiorno. Lobotka. Hops for safety. And it's Juan. It's a really well measured ball. And it's Matsoki. Now Almas. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Almas with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. And he's there to belt it away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Looking for the run. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Juan. Lobotka. Matsoki. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Strong running down that left flank. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Schwan. Now Elmas. Hoyland. Played out to the right. Delivers with whip. Thuram can get it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Pullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Pullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Searching pass he's played there, and he's in on goal. No, it's not getting there. And he's quick to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mateus!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Hello guys, hello.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look. The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Royce takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he get it through? Hoisted in. Oh, it's hit the post. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. And it's Messi. Messi. Just about within shooting range. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Menu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well played. Busquets was in no mood for any of that. Royce. Chelsea replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. Snyder really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Busquets. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And the finish! Rijkaard, he is always looking to break lines. Van Bronckhorst. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Royce. Best. He won't be happy with that one. And the keeper's got it again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Best. Chance here to counter. And it's Royce. Royce goes steaming forward. Swings it across. It's a clearance, but not much of one. That's Busquets. Royce driving forwards. And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great vision. Kaká looking to penetrate opposite. Bingo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. Bullet. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Howson goes direct. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get onto this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, he's been caught napping! That has not gone well. Royce knocks it into chance! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. Royce. He gets big. It's in. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision.
And he's decided to go for it. An early chance there, first of the game.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here's the return pass. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Cruyff. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And here's Cruyff. Played out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good take in a good area. That pass has been well intercepted. So nearly the perfect ball. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Rafinha. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale! Goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Bale really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key.
Rafinha! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a...
There's the shot! Thuram can get it clear. Busquets goes sliding in. Beckham! Maldini. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Lobbed in behind. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Kane. Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on
Security
level
staff
terms.
for each
Things
block,
seemed to be going
please report
well
to the
against them,
staff room
but
immediately.
they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's played through for him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Neymar. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super fine. He gets big! Cannavaro gets it away. Best, very much a man of this moment. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Back into the middle. Maicon. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Busquets. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Kane. Schneider. That is a brilliant interception. So what can they make of this? Best. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Van Dijk. To Thuram. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has left him in a heap. Pullet chasing after it. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it across. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a good ball through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Schneider. He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, shooting chance! Got to be quick to recover this. Busquets gets across and deals with it. Driving through the middle. Shot, surely! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea go into the lead.
Messi.
Look, he's the one everyone
Number
expects to
13.
put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 3. Schneider. Coming on the field.
He has a look out.
Number 22. Bebeto. Number 15.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mohamed Salah.
And this is
Number
Bebeto.
8.
That tackle was certainly
Number
sturdy.
20. Mateus.
This usually is the time
Number
teams
4.
go into conservation
Zanetti.
mode.
Substitutions taking place.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Right on it. Oh, good read. Mateus. It's just beyond his reach. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now, can they get him away? And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's in! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bullet. Now it's Rafinha. Bullet. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the left flank. Robertson. And it's Azar. Referee's given a throw. Nice bit of trickery. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Mohamed Salah. Forlan is onto this. Great chance! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Rafinha. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Olise. Rafinha. That's Busquets. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Haaland! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Raul. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Olise. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Olise. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Olise. Alexander-Arnold is wide and header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Raul. Elise. And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? It's Salah! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Henderson, good driving run. Henderson is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fabinho. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Forlan. Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And a quick reminder today,
Well, they're in a
everybody,
great position,
to make
Peter,
sure
so
to put
why
any
stop
litter in
now?
the bins
I would say
provided.
keep going,
Thank you for
keep
your
at it.
cooperation.
They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Chelsea are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Erling
And
Haaland.
the second half gets
Coming
underway.
on the field is number 21,
And here's
Fernando
Gullit.
Torres.
Gullit!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Gullit. Driving forward. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Forlan. He's chosen to go back. Mateus receives it in. It's Salah! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's an excellent interception. Van Dijk. Clipped into space. Chelsea really do look to have it all sewn up here. And he plays one through. He's having a go! And And he's lifted it over.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Pull it. Nice control. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Torres. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Fernando Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Forlan. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's having a hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordan Henderson. Raul. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal! Can he finish? Raul. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Torres. He's looking wide. Now he's got space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Torres. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post. And the counter is on. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise picks it up out wide. Goal! You've got to be quick to it. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Five minutes left on the clock. Forlan. No way through there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a promising position. Goes for goal! Terrific save by Spila! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There's the shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this player, Lee Kang-in, is someone I'll be watching out for, Peter. He's a wonderful crosser of the ball, very good in dead ball situations too, and he has that sweet left foot. But he has the intelligence to drop inside and play a number 10 role also, and he does most of the damage when he's allowed to occupy those little half spaces, especially against sides who drop that bit deeper.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Do a terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Salah. Do it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Costa Curta. Foot in. And the counter is on. Salah. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard goes back to front. The most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Big shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Schneider did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bullet. Out to the left it goes, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué looking to get on the end of this. Chance here to counter. Good ball, good take. That looks a good ball. And Messi! And
Belum,
hits the
Bang.
net.
Tunggu
They
Henry,
are
Bang, tunggu
really
Henry.
purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Over to the left. That's a look and plays it forward. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He has found the way through. Bullet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
12 kali. Aduh. 2 kali Bang berarti.
Oh, he's burst through.
Nggak kejar Varane Bang.
Spread out to the left. Doué.
Tapi
Filippo
itu kayaknya mau
Inzaghi.
dalam itu Bang.
Il quarto uomo indica il
Entirely in possession here. Goes for a shot. Oh, he's been caught napping. So a reprieve for the time being. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely intercepted.
Lumayan beruntung Bang.
And the whistle goes for
Tapi emang
half-time.
abang butuh pemberongkos.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal
Kalau Varane
advantage
sih,
under
Bang,
these
kelas.
circumstances is decisive or not, but
Pro
so
player
far
pasti semua Bang.
I haven't really
Varane.
seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Chelsea
Kurang.
head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Varane sudah tinggi.
So off we go once more. Shot could be on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. The ball's gone astray.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. Oh, good take in a good area. It's really well cleared. Rijkaard. And here's Doué.
Nggak ada.
Mohamed
Kemarin
Salah.
gacha salah Bang.
They've got
Gacha
to be
salah
quick
cuma
moving this
15
forward.
Dapat
Well, I'm
salah
not quite
sama
sure he needed to hold up play quite as
Van
much as
Dijk.
he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's
koin
Doué.
sisa 1.400.
Doué who's on a run down the left wing. I think that's offside.
Koin
Yes,
sisa
it is.
1.400 Bang, resiko. Asli Bang. Itu resiko sih Bang. Van Bronckhorst dia ini kan Bang. FG crossing itu
So,
kan.
Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Mohamed
Anjing
Salah!
goblok.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running.
paling
It
pemain
makes life
baru
so
salah
much
sama
easier when
ini
you
aja,
have
Bang.
people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Van Dijk.
That's an untidy challenge.
Sisanya belum
Free
berani
kick
gas
given.
ya Bang. Komposisiku udah lumayan pas sih Bang. Paling kiper Bang ya. Tunggu nih.
Good looking ball. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Pull it.
Bukan kontrol.
And this is Inzaghi. good ball out wide. Cross goes it, climbs up. Oh, it's hit the post.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a nicely shaped ball.
Cantik,
And
Cok.
this is Hullet.
Ay!
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Hullet. He's being urged to shoot. Royce. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. And here's Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is out and behind. It's
Abang
a good
dapat
block.
siapa lagi bang? Selain Broncos.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot, surely! Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's away. He's free. He has got space. Shoots!
Thank you,
Euphoria,
guys. Thank you.
utopia, and they are cavorting. 3, he is flying, a vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And there was his third,
Bang,
and
tunggu big
boy,
time
he
nya
looks the
Arsenal lagi bang.
business. Doesn't he just?
Kayaknya
He has
luar
simply
kami
been
sini bang.
truly
Big
awesome.
time
He
Arsenal.
really has stamped his authority on this.
So now
Dapat
the
tahu ada
difference
Henry kan
is
bang.
3. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run. Oh no, what has happened
block.
here? And another try.
Offside, Cok.
Taken goal.
Hujan besar cu.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 9.
It's beyond the defence.
Il numero 10.
Tries a shot! And it's in!
Keluar. Keluar.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. It's Inzaghi!
Gol.
It's
Tuh
away! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Still trying to make a game of this. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. That looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting!
Nice.
And that
Gila
is a
kecil,
truly outstanding save. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cantona. Zanetti. He can run onto that. Oh, that's well spotted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Maldini. Forlan is herring after that one. And here's Inzaghi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Rijkaard. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest.
Woo.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
So much time and space. Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Best. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and place it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he lines up. It's a mighty effort! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Royce. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid? Maybe both, actually.
Back into the middle. It's come through and he's had a quick... Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Haaland. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dia main kiri.
And he's managed to gift it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away?
Arsenal really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a sharp pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be a throw. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely aimed pass. That's a little off target.
Masih Puki, man.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Ai, não
Zola.
tem.
And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through. Crosses it in. He's got
Ai,
full.
Puki.
Goal! Arsenal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There will be one minute
Arsenal
added time.
have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Cannavaro. Coming on to replace him
That's
is
the start of another 45
number
minutes.
19. Substitutions taking
Well, I
place.
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Here comes the cross. Maldini clears it away. And he goes cross-field. And it's Tonali. Sola! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, this looks sharp. And that looks a decent ball. Nice sequence of passes this. Well timed, excellent interception. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a sharp pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So to play, and it is a goal kick.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. It's skewed away. Tonali. That's tidy. Played in. Van Dijk tries to clear. Well, they could break here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
You can run onto that. Mateus, he's got away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jordan Henderson tries to pass it through. Here's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5.
Arsenal
Right.
are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Number 3.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
Number
They've got them
13.
where they want them.
Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now here's big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Crossed it again. And that's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Batistuta. Linton. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared. Pressing high and with purpose.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Zola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Messi. Zola. Oh, there's a probing ball. Joelinton. Now it's Joelinton. Good take, and is he in?
2 added minutes has
It
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Messi goes steaming forward. Mosquera. And they've got rid. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Opts for safety. Gently done. And here's Hullet. Messi. Big header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Zanetti. Hullet. And Zanetti. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a little off target. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belakotchap. Looking to play him in. Out of play for a goal kick. Zanetti. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Played out to the right. Played into space. That has not gone well. Radoric. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Odo. Bastoni. And it's Odo. That's Cannavaro. Mateus. Odo. And it's Snyder. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Verona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gets into some space. Played in deep. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he was quick to react. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Messi. Radoric. And it's Musrati. Belakotchap. Passing nice and neat. Pinches it off him. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Chelsea looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Batistuta. Al-Musrati. That's really well manoeuvred. Foot in. Zanetti. 5 minutes till the break. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking for the run. Messi. Fired deep towards the back post. Nelson. Verona do have a chance to counter here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Radaric. Schneider. Messi just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a goal kick. Mateus. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bastoni looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Odo. Laid out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross into the box. Oh, well played. Could move up a gear here. Radaric. Cannavaro. Schneider. Mateus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Radaric. Bullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Odo gets it clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Verona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a cute ball. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 16, il numero 11, il numero 63.
Cannavaro. Right, Batistuta. And it's Akpa Akpro. Defending was strong and firm. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. No, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Flashes it across. Nelson clears it away. Done delicately. Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi looking sharp there. And we're done. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Pullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And the finish!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Højlund. Oh, good spread. Looking to go deep. De Gea claims it without any fuss. This is Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the left it goes. No, he refuses to take the bait. He's hit it long. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Matsoki. Foot in. And here's the chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Zanetti. Schneider. Odo. And Mateus. Now it's Hunnit. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hoyland. Out to the right. And it's Matsoki. And here's Hoyland. Tries a shot!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Batistuta. Tries a deft little ball. That's a shade optimistic. Lobotka. Juan. Elmas. Passing nice and neat. Now there's a fine ball. He has a look up. And the shot! Messi. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Batistuta. Looking for options, for movement. Takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matsoki. Now it's Hoyland. And it's Hunnit. Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Matsoki. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's found the way through. Now the terrific header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nicely spread. Elmas. Showing great feet there. Although defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hullet. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick reminder
Reflections
today,
on the first
please
half?
refrain
I
from
think it's a
talking
case of
outside
so
this
far,
stadium.
so good.
Thank you very
The
much
boss
for your
has clearly
cooperation.
done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Elmas. Messi. So what can they make of this? Schneider. That has been knocked clear. Lobotka. Over to the other side. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Lobotka. Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Matsoki who engages and forces him off the ball. And that's a look and plays it forward. Turns back here, probably the best option. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Buongiorno. Lobotka. And it's Lobotka. Matsoki. Lovely feet. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Matsoki. He's shifting through the gears here. Somewhat off target. Schneider. Hullet. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Buongiorno. Matsoki. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Messi. Matsoki. Opts for safety. Nice control. And it's Lobotka. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's good running with the ball. Schneider. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Matsoki. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Paulette. Mateus! It's loose, and again! No way through there. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And just a quick reminder today to please
Thanks
drink
to Jim.
responsibly.
We both
Anyone
wish you
appearing
a very good
intoxicated
evening.
or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Well, not the tallest of... Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Header comes in! No attempt, just the wrong outcome. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That has been cut short. Jose Pedro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance here to counter. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, sweet feet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good ball out wide. That's a super give and go. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's gone looking for safety. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Now there's the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The most accurate pass. Thuram. Zanetti. Bastoni. And it's Zanetti. It's Gullit. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Messi. And here's Gullit. Batistuta. And the ball's gone astray. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Foot in. Can he get it through? Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Mateus picks it up out wide. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Zé Pedro. Half-time getting close now. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. Mateus looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Zé Pedro. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And the ball is out of play. Shoy knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Chelsea are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back in. That's a nicely worked. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus, the shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And the shots! They've played it short. Now the cross.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cross needs to be good. He's gone direct here. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi. Mateus. Bullet, given the lift of his goal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. Zé Pedro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Batistuta. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right. There will be a throw-in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 94. Lascia il campo per il numero 29.
And here's Messi. And he's heaved it away. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Odo. And back to the goalkeeper. David De Gea. And it's Schneider. And it's Batistuta. Kilitshoy. Tries to play it through. But there's going to be another change here. Belotti getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Schneider, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Okay guys, thank you. There was no